Welcome into Date Palm Field. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Here's the catcher to hit. Sunshine Strawberry. She's a former All-Star Game MVP, Singy. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. A two-run shot. And the Halos jump out in front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. She saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. She stayed on it and got all of it.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33.
Strawberry, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. Breaking ball misses down and away. Trout gets his lead at first with nobody out. What a stop. To third, too late on the throw. Runners at the corners.
Up next for the Angels,
a potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman, he's got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 0-1 now. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And a superb diving catch. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. And they lead by 2. So a great diving catch. And that was only possible because of the route he took to get there. Right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know. But, man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
Yo one. Runner on the go. In the air, right field. Tucker should have this one. 2 away now.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Runner at first with 2 away. Zach Neto getting ready to hit. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one kicks away from the catcher. And now a runner into scoring position. Runner on second, 2 down. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe. In comes the run from second. And they're up by 3.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So 2 down. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Freeland.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
We're back,
Dodgers.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Nick Nastrini.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Strawberry.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 5-1.
She's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen her hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. J.J. Bleday. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started
And
after
now,
this.
Please welcome your Los Angeles Angels.
Here's Riley Green.
Batting fourth, the
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Handles, throws to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, L.A. One down. And next for L.A., Sunshine Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Strawberry matched a couple of homers in her last game. Here comes the 0-1. And foul ball. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first in time.
Batting third, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
One down.
Batting ninth,
Freddie
the
Fermin
catcher,
steps
Freddie
in for the Royals.
Fermin.
The 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bottom of the fourth.
And
So in
leading
now
off
for the Angels, Sunshine
the catcher,
Strawberry.
Sunshine Strawberry.
Ball.
Ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
There you go. Good job. Good job.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Runner takes off. In there for strike 3. Throw to second. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Singy, she definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner. Runner at second. Right side.
All right, hold it here. Hold it here.
2 gone.
Up next.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Neto.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. And that one popped in the air, left field. That is the inning. Angels strand 1. They trail here 1-0. One down. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Freddie Fermin.
The 0-2. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. Sends it over to Sheets. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Sunshine Strawberry.
Just missed. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and the Angels even it up. Safe, he beats it. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, she's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but her resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ryan McMahon, the next to hit for the Angels.
McMahon.
Runner at second. In the dirt. A sliding stop over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Wallner.
One down, runner at third. Matt Wallner, the next to hit for the Angels.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Swing and a pop-up. Witt under it. And there are 2 outs.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at-bat.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Zach Neto, the next to hit. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. Angels 2 and the Royals 1. So up next, Isaac Collins.
Second baseman.
Well, both
Isaac.
sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Base hit into the outfield. Heading for the plate. The relay. The tag, and he's out. And they cut down the tying run. And he'll pull into second safely.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Hunter Fiducia.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Welcome into Date Palm Field. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners.
And now,
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Seattle Mariners.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Sunshine Strawberry.
Strawberry.
And foul ball. Man at second. Here's a rocket to right field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Tags up from second and he'll head to third.
She smoked that fastball. She's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up she'll find a hole.
The left fielder,
Sal Frelick now at the plate. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares. Runner on the goal. Pitch is low. Throw down to second. They're in plenty of time. He's caught stealing.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. She muscles that one out of here. And the Halos jump out in front. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 down, Isaac Paredes getting ready to hit.
Paredes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. That is the inning. Mariners are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Inside.
Two down, nobody on. Ripped on a line to center. Rodriguez moving under this one, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Mariners 2 and the Angels 1. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. 1 out, runner at second. Carlos Rodriguez digs in now. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. And he's out.
On the tag, you're out.
Up next,
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. J.J. Bleday. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started
And
after
now,
this.
Please welcome your Los Angeles Angels.
About to get started here. Ha-Sung Kim now at the plate.
Second baseman, number 7, Ha-Sung Kim.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Nick Kerr.
Sunshine Strawberry, the next to hit for the Angels.
Strawberry.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, no waiting around right there. She was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now here is Zach Neto.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a bouncer. Smith on to first, and that is a big first out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A 3-run homer. The Angels on the board first. It's 3-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Sometimes a pitcher just has to tip his cap to the hitter. That was a really good sinker down and out of the zone. The place you want to miss, but the hitter looking down there clearly gets to it, and he gets it up in the air.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Josh Smith.
Josh Smith.
The 0-1. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He beats the throw, and now they have runners at the corners. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Sunshine Strawberry. To third, and foul ball. Strawberry, a former MVP, 24 years old. She's the reigning all-star MVP. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. She sends a rocket to left, and they add a run. It's 4-2.
She's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and she's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, she made him pay.
First and second, 1 out. Nick Kurtz digs in now. 2 on, 1 out. Base hit. Runner around third. Plays the plate, and they cut him down.
Up next for the A's.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
For the Angels, the catcher, number 33.
You know, her great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If she can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Back to the mound. It hit him. The throw is still in time. And a tough play with a fast runner, but they get the out. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
First and second, 1 out. Max Monk. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Both runners move up, 2 in scoring position now, and that takes away the double play.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with 2 in scoring position. Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him.
This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Lay at the plate, not in time. He's safe. It's 6-4.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long.
Welcome into Date Palm Field. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. And next for the Angels, Sunshine Strawberry. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Safely into second. She's got a double.
Waste no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
At the plate, Zach Neto.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
The 1-2. This to third. Gorman tosses to first, but it's 1-0 as the run scores.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Christian Moore.
1 out, runner at second. Christian Moore, the next to hit. Runner at second. She's trying for third. In the dirt, blocked. Throw bounces in, and she's safe.
When a player's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let her get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, she's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
And a payoff pitch. Stays alive. Three-two, and ball four, two aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. 1 run will score. The relay. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 3.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
First and second, 2 outs. Bo Naylor digs in now. Manzardo on second. Gorman at first, 2 out of the inning. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Doesn't stop, heads for home. Now a relay to the plate. And he's out. cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, this is what you've got to do. You've got to try to score on the 2-out hit to the outfield, but outstanding execution on the relay home. Had to be almost perfect to make it close, and that's exactly what it was. Inning over.
Top half of the third inning. So in now for the Angels, Sunshine Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Way to find that sweet spot right there.
Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. In there for strike 3. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 1 out. Runner at second. Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Chopper to second.
On the bag,
gets it to first, and that'll do it. Angels strand 1. Score remains tied at 3. Two outs and 1 in scoring position.
Catcher number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. And that's the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Guardians 6 and the Halos 5. This is Angels baseball on the show, LA. Bo Naylor at the plate now. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Naylor.
Hammered, base hit, headed for the plate. The relay throw. The tag, safe. It's 7-5 now.
I think someone lost track of where the runners were. They're wishing they'd gotten it out on that play, even if the run did score.
Sunshine Strawberry, the next to hit for the Angels. She has turned into one of the best catchers in the National League. Strawberry launched a homer in her most recent game. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. So far, 7 runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one to first.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Manzardo takes it to the bag, and there are two down.
For the Angels, the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Willie Castro.
And really good history for him in this matchup, Boog. A lot of success against this arm.